Nobody warns you that the burden you avoid in your youth becomes the prison you live in as an adult. But the one you choose, that becomes your freedom. I learned this from an old mentor, the kind of man whose silence held more truth than most people's speeches. One evening, he looked at me and said, "It is good for a man to bear the yoke while he is young." I was young, confused, and allergic to responsibility, always chasing shortcuts. He just watched me quietly ruin my own progress. Then one day, he told me, "You're not avoiding burdens. You're just choosing heavier ones without realizing it." I didn't get it. So he told me a story about a boy who refused discipline, commitment, and effort. But life is cruelly fair, so it assigned him burdens anyway. The burdens of regret, of sickness, of poverty, of lost time, of becoming a man who is alive, but not living. Then he leaned in with this incredible wisdom and said, "You cannot escape a yoke, but you can choose one that leads somewhere." That hit me hard. I suddenly saw all my excuses and none of my progress. He explained, "When you're young, your spirit is wild, your back is strong. That is the time to pick a burden that breaks your laziness, not your destiny." He told me about the yokes he carried that almost broke him, but they brought him to places comfort never could, introduced him to people he'd never have met, and opened doors he couldn't have imagined. Then he looked me straight in the soul and said, "The world will try to seduce you with easy paths, but ease is expensive. Convenience charges interest, and shortcuts always send you back to the start." I felt something inside me crack open. He put his hand on my shoulder and said, "You want a sweet life. You want meaning. Choose your burden. Carry it with pride, and don't put it down until it becomes your wings." For the first time, I finally understood. It's not that suffering is noble, but that purpose is worth the price. As the great philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "What stands in the way becomes the way." So if you're watching this, stop running from the work that's meant to shape you. Choose your yoke. Choose your fight. Choose the path your future self will thank you for. Thank you for watching.